Hey guys, EBPMAN here, and in today's video we're going to look at a series of cases for the Samsung Galaxy Fold 2. Now, there's a lot of cases out there, but some of them are like these, that they only maybe cover the back and not the front. So we're going to take a look at several of the cases, including one of the new ones that just came in, and this is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 2 5G case, but this is the one from Spigen. We're also taking a look at another one that came in that is from VPN Prime. So let's go ahead and check them out. Now, as you know, finding a case for the Samsung Galaxy Fold 2 is really hard, and the cases don't really cover the phone completely. So today we're taking a look at several of them. Like the one that I have on right now, my Samsung Galaxy Fold, this is the Aramid case. This is an official case from Samsung, but unfortunately only covers one side of the phone, which if you drop your phone, God forbid that happens, you're going to damage the front, hands down. So you only have something that's going to protect the back. The nice thing about this, though, is that it has a nice kickstand. So the kickstand, does a really nice job. I like the kickstand a lot, but I just wish it had a front cover. Now, I shopped around and I bought a lot of different cases, and I even bought cases that had the front cover so that I could use it in combination with that back cover as well, just to see if I could get something to work. The problem that I ran into as I was just shopping around trying to buy other cases is that this is the challenge that you run into. This is a very tapered case, and then the other cases, when I put them on, would just overlap. See how nasty that looks? Kind of drove me kind of crazy, right? So this is what it would look like. Even as I push this in, you still have too much of it coming out. So getting a front cover for this from another case and then combining it with the beautiful kickstand case, and just the overall touch of this is just fantastic, didn't really work for me. So it's not one that I would recommend, and it's crazy expensive. One of my first cases, because I didn't have a choice, was this leather case. Leather case from Samsung as well, official Samsung case. Did a decent job protecting the screen in the back, the camera lens. But again, same situation, basically had no protection in the front. So that was a bust too. I then looked at the VRS, and the VRS case is the one that I have on right now. So this is the case that I had on. You saw me reviewed on the channel. Some of you have complained that this has scratched your case. It really hasn't scratched mine. So, this is what my phone looks like. Let me just get out of this for a second. There's no scratches anywhere with it. It's held up really nicely with that case, and it's actually been one of my favorite cases to date. So I'll put this on so you can see what it looks like. It snaps in. I would recommend, it does come with some little stickers that provide some adhesive, and what I find is that if you don't have the little stickers for the adhesive, you kind of get this kind of little thing going on, and it does shift as you're using it. So the little adhesives go around here and they keep it nicely locked in place. So this case is still one that I would recommend after long time use. I think that it works well. Now, there's another case that came in, and this is another one from VRS. This one has a built-in kickstand for those of you that were looking for a kickstand case. So this is the same as this one, except it has the kickstand in the back. I'm going to go ahead and snap this on. I'm going to put on the front cover, and the front cover is going to have kind of like the same experience as the previous one, but once again, it does come with these little stickies. I'll show you some of the stickies here. These are the little stickies that you want to put on. You'll want to put those in the inside in strategic areas, and you'll notice again, gives you great screen protection. So if you were to drop your phone, it's something that you should have. You should use those stickies too, because if you drop it, you don't want this case to pop out, and the little stickies are going to keep it in place. The big challenge that you have here is that with this back, the actual wireless charging doesn't work. At least for me, for the charger that I've been using, it's a good no-go for me. You have a kickstand, right? So if you want to have a kickstand, it works. And if you were to open this up in the tablet mode, it also works. So you can see right here, love the kickstand. But again, what you have is, as an option, is you can always get that Spigen kickstand that you can stick on any case. So this is pretty good. I've heard some of you tell me also that this is broken on you, so it's busted off. I haven't had any issues with it breaking, but I'm also very careful with my phones and the cases. So this is, again, another option for those of you that are considering, a case that you want something with a kickstand, but again, using those little stickies is really important. Now, the other case that I got is I purchased some cases on eBay just to see, what I could get on that side, especially since I was looking for a cover for my phone. Just a cover portion. Let me take this one off for a second. And I found this one here on the side. It's available on eBay, and it does have a carbon fiber back, and this is the cover to it. This one works out nicely too, right? So I'll go ahead and put this on. It kind of looks like the one that came from Samsung, but it's a little bit thicker. You can see that the material is thicker. And then you have the cover to it, and that's what really attracted me to it. But I also found that the material was not quite the same. You know, it didn't really align really well. Although, you know, it didn't have that edge problem that you saw earlier. See how it matches nicely even here, but the material was a little bit different. So that kind of threw me off, and I was like, really don't care for it. So today, something that came in, this is the Spigen. So the Spigen version, this is a pretty interesting one. Let me bring the case, or the cover over here. This is the Spigen, and this is the Tough Armor. And what I like about this one has adhesive built in. So you notice how it has all the way around it adhesive, but then it also has this going on for it. Check that out. So what it's going to do is it's going to protect the spine. So I said, you know what? This is something that we should check out. So let's go ahead and put the Spigen one on. I'm not going to remove the adhesives on it because I plan on, you know, getting still some other cases that I'm going to test. And I don't want to have anything that's, you know, that's going to stick to the phone, right? So let's go ahead and pop this out. And what I love about this one, again, is the spine protection. So we're just going to snap it in place, just like this. That goes in right there. This kind of goes in, tucks in really nicely. And this is how it looks. Now, of all the cases, this is my favorite. And again, why is it my favorite? First of all, you have this protective spine. Protects your phone. Pretty solid. The other thing that you have going on here is, notice the kind of protection you're getting. It adds some thickness to your phone, but hey, you know what? I'll deal with that, right? So it's one of the most thickest cases that I have. And then also what you'll notice is here, notice how much of this material comes out. It kind of comes out like this. You see how thick that is right there? So it's a lot thicker over here than it is on this side. So interesting design there. When you open it up, it kind of tucks away the spine, right? So the spine slides into the inside, and then now you have this case just looking like this. Now, once again, you know, this is not really designed to protect the inside cover that much because you have those magnets in place, and it has to allow it to close, so you don't have a lot of bumper protection or screen protection in the inside. But on the outside, you know, total different story. Look how deep that is. That's pretty significant. It again adds a little thickness to it. It does support wireless charging, and it does a fantastic job over here when it comes to your camera module too. All the cutouts are in place. You can see that right there. Right? But it again makes it feel a little bit more substantial. Now for those of you who are curious about the wireless charging, let me just show you. So I have a wireless charging pad here. I'm going to place it right on top of it. And you notice wireless charging without a problem. So guys, of all the cases we reviewed, and you can see I have quite a few here, and there's a lot of money here, especially when you look at the Samsung ones. The Spigen one is my favorite because of the spine protection, because of the screen protection. I wish it was out sooner so I wouldn't have gone through all these, but hey, this helps you with your buying decision. The Spigen Tough Armor is my pick because of the spine, because of the screen protection, and then also because it just supports the wireless charging and protects your phone so well. So we have a lot of other accessories on the channel: headphones, earbuds, gaming headsets. Make sure you check out these playlists so you can learn more about our products.